Thought I'd make this quick video just so you can kind of get to know me a bit better, especially obviously before we partner up, just so you kind of know a little bit more about me, just have full trust and clarity in me as a person, the kind of journey that I've had, and just obviously simply just get to know me a bit better. So overall, I kind of, just to go back to kind of my younger years, around kind of 12, 13, that's when my life really started. Got into golf, really pursued professional golf for about 8, 9 years, and that built up obviously a lot of discipline, a lot of good habits overall, but I still wasn't the person capable of becoming a professional golfer. Like a little over 18 months ago, I was out here in Spain and Portugal playing professional golf tournaments, and it just wasn't kind of clicking for me anymore. I'd noticed that progress had really stopped, and it was down to me as a person that I'd really fallen out of love with golf, and it was because I wasn't the person worthy of making it as a professional because of my habits, my beliefs, everything over the past kind of 6, 7, 8 years that had kind of led on to that point. And I just kind of decided that I needed to pursue something different and I needed to work on myself for a little bit. And that's when I came across Iman Gaji, who I'm sure you probably know, came across his course, obviously bought his course and started my agency. And then from then I haven't really looked back in terms of me being an entrepreneur. I feel like it was what I was born to do. So I started Iman's program. A few months started to kick in, was probably the best student in his program. That's no brag or anything, it was just the program wasn't amazing, and would hop on some student interviews, and overall had a lot of people reach out to me about that. Had an agency with gyms, then switched over to remodelers, that to 10k a month. Left that because of a partnership, but then had a lot of people naturally reach out to me because of the results that I'd gotten, and I had left that agency then because of the partnership, because I partnered up with a 15-year-old. No matter, like, he was good, but overall I just seen that the partnership wasn't sustainable, and it was under his bank account or his dad. So I left that agency, and overall I didn't really love the model anyway. I didn't feel like it was great, working with local business owners. They didn't make a lot of profit. Having to make a lot of cold calls, a lot of cold emails, cold DMs, and overall it just wasn't very scalable. But naturally, I would have had a lot of people reach out to me about the success I'd had compared to everyone else. And overall, like, being able to sign quite a lot of clients, I opened up my own inner circle where people would pay to learn from me every single month. Had over 35 people inside there to pay to learn from me at once. And overall, I did that for a couple of months. It was really good. Helped people sign their first few clients, get closer to 10k a month. And overall, that was great for me to see just a different business model, the pure profit that it had, and just being able to look at how you can basically just convince people to come and learn from you and the expertise that you have, and just a natural transfer of value for your information, for obviously their investment. And I did that, and overall I found that was good. Then I started to transition to working with a few coaches, one doing like 100k a month, and kind of brought him back over that 100k mark, and really found that I was really starting to catch on that this coaching model is really something. And overall I decided I really want to work with coaches now, and I want to be able to provide a skill set to them with everything on the back end sales, the content, the emails, the ads, the funnels, the sales team, everything like that. I want to be able to transfer as much value onto these people because it's where simply the money is. And also generally when I work with these people, they're kind of more my age. I get on with them a lot more, and I can just reach out to them on Instagram and connect with them, and I have a lot of mutual connections in the space. And overall it's just a lot easier for me to kind of connect with them on a deeper level. I was with my client in Dubai a few weeks ago to get him over 100k a month. He started off a little bit lower than that client. And overall it's about me just working with people that I like, forming long-term partnerships and being able to work with them for a long time. That's really my goal, is to provide as much value and be a big part, and just come in as your CMO, really, just to be a big part of your business. And that's really my goal. And overall I did that, and I decided, let me build my skill set a little bit more before I go back and work with coaches like fully on. So what I did was I invested in to meet Rabia Volla in person, meet Paul Daly in person, invest in their one-on-one support, invest in their mentorships. And overall I got a lot of value from them, and really have built up my skill set now to where I believe I can come into any business and make a significant impact, like I've done with my partners like Joe and Dara and Lucy and other partners that we have inside of the mentorship. Although I don't have many inside, it's because I only put my pure focus into a few clients. So if you're watching this now, it's probably because I have like 1 or 2 spots open for more partners, and that's what I pretty much what Max have open because I always have very stable clients in that are long term with me, and overall I just pour all my energy, time and focus into them. And you know, all that mentorship from Paul and Ravi was extremely valuable. I've now moved on to another mentor who, you know, is taking people to $1 million a month, and overall I'm taking coaching businesses like you're probably watching right now to multi 6 figures a month and eventually to 7 figures. And like that's pretty much my story. Started off as a ambitious kid, wanted to be a professional golfer, get right to the top, realized, you know, habits, beliefs didn't really align with that, needed to go work on myself, brought me to entrepreneurship, went through a man's program, had some success, coached agency owners on the back of it, then transitioned now to working with coaches like you and really just making sure that they hit multi 6 figures, eventually get them to 7 figures in the coming year, and overall just really nail down on forming long-term partnerships with them. And that's pretty much the story that I've had so far. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got to know me a bit better. Obviously, before we partner up, it's pretty key that you have a good understanding of me as a person and, you know, get to know me and like me and trust me. It's the most important thing, because if we don't have that and you don't have full trust in me, like the partnership is going to struggle to work. So overall, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.